So we got this. Interactive poll says, latest Nate Silver 538 forecast, chance of winning. August 23, Harris 53%, 0.5 to Trump 46.1. But as of September 6th, Trump is at 61.5 to Harris's 38.3. We actually have it here. Silver Bulletin. And it looks like they predict Trump is going as of right now, and this could change. Nevada and Arizona go Trump. North Carolina and Georgia go Trump. PA, Michigan, Wisconsin all go Trump. I mean, that is heavy. They're saying that Trump's chance of winning PA is 61% to Harris's 38%. And a while ago, Nate Silver said, if Kamala Harris does not win PA, her chance of winning the election will be 4%. So it looks particularly heavy in favor of Donald Trump right now. And we're 2 months out. This is where these models are starting to matter the most. He's got the polls, too, to back it up. Here's the important thing about the national level polls. Harris is at 49 to Trump's 46. Two big important points. Many of these polls typically favor Democrats, so it could be within the margin of error. More importantly, national popular vote does not matter for who wins the president. So, of course, if the polls show a 3% skew towards Harris, but that's mostly Los Angeles, New York, and Illinois or Chicago or whatever, then it doesn't matter. Trump wins the swing states. Trump wins the election.
I was in northeastern PA this past weekend, and everywhere is Trump signs. Yeah. Even very outskirts of Scranton, which is definitely Harris, 100% Democrat. But
because Joe is from Scranton, hypothetically.
You got a highway named after him. Anyways, even on outskirts like the small cities, I've been seeing more Trumps because I was doing a lot of driving around my families here and there. But like you do usually see like Obama or a Biden on these little small towns, small offshoots of the city. But I'm seeing Trump, so that's huge. I feel like that's a good sign for PA to win Trump. 61%, he said.
Oh, that's where it's all at. It's insane. It's all in Pennsylvania. You know what was weird is I went to Southern California last week. Trump signs like everywhere. All over.
Cali?
In California.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, not.
What about in Arizona? Because Arizona's a swing state.
Arizona's a swing state.
And that's where you're from.
That's where I'm from. And that's, it's been red since like the 40s. And then in 96, it went for Clinton. And then in 2020, barely for Biden. And so hopefully it'll go back red. But it's kind of been a mix. I mean, I see more Trump signs everywhere. But I also did in 2020.
I've seen zero Biden. I've seen him in 2020, but I don't see any Harris's. I don't see any Bidens today. Like nowhere and anywhere I go.
I see him in some places. Yeah. I almost feel like it's like the one house in the neighborhood that's trying to point out to everyone else that they're Democrats.
Like it's only if there's other Trump flags. Then
it's also never just. I never see just a Biden sign. I feel like I always see a Biden sign. Or Biden-Harris sign or whatever it is now, plus a pride flag, plus like some other like symbols of like
types of people.
We're not like the rest of you. And maybe that's because I'm in West Virginia. I think that it's nice to see polls like this. It makes me so nervous that conservative voters will get complacent. Like I just, when the polls leaned, when you saw this rise in Kamala Harris, gaining some ground after the initial bump after she was announced, and she picks Walz and convention and stuff like that. I think it was a good reminder to people who will vote Republican, independents that are leaning conservatives, that like they have to do something. It's not enough to look at like a surging Trump poll and be like, cool, somebody's got this. A likely voter is not the same thing as someone who has definitely cast a ballot for Trump. And early voting starts in Pennsylvania, in about 10 days. But that's my biggest fear, I guess, that people will be like, oh, well, he looks like he's in the lead, so I'll just stay home today or I won't do anything about it.